long ago, in my opinion. I don't know. I just felt like Cream Soda just came out, so like felt like it was yesterday in a way. I don't know. I mean, I definitely do know. It's been a good amount of time, but I don't know. It's just the amount of time it just wasn't hitting me this time. But anyways, I don't even know what I'm blabbering on about. But yeah, EXO's comeback after 2 years. Just because I think they were waiting on Sehun. But yeah, as we all know about the whole thing, this comeback is only 6 members, and I'm very excited because that does include Lay. But I'm also disappointed because CBX isn't a part of it. So this comeback is very bittersweet in a way. Still, I'm still excited that there's more that there's new EXO music. You know what I mean? So you can tell I'm excited because I'm stuttering and everything. But yeah, I'm very, very bittersweet about this comeback just because it feels rushed. It feels like it was in spite of not in spite, to spite CBX in a way. It's a whole thing. It's just very odd, very, very odd. But yeah, I mean, as happy as I am that Lay's back, I just know damn well he's not going to be part of the promotions, even though he was very active in the making of the comeback. He's definitely I don't think he's going to be active in promotions nor the tour, the supposed world tour rumored allegedly. So it's just like, it's very bittersweet because it feels rushed because they just kind of said, Lay, we finally need to use you for once, and he came, and it was just like, what the fuck. But that's a whole conversation we can have in the comments down below. I definitely will like to discuss that for sure. So please do leave a comment. Also, judging from the teaser, I don't know, something up with the whole video effects that also make it feel rushed, even though we haven't even started the reaction. A lot of it seemed AI. A lot of the effects seemed AI. So I kind of have low expectations for the video itself. As excited I am to see the members, I have low expectations on the production, to be honest. Just because, in the teaser, I was very disappointed to see that a lot of it looked like AI. But we'll truly see once we react through the video. But as you guys know, I mostly judge on the music rather than the entire music video as a whole. But I do comment on the video itself. But yeah, let's enough blabbering on. I'm just kind of yapping. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, yeah, that looks very
기꺼이 받을 crown now we're back and touching down. It's the king of the town on the street, see the crowd take that. 가져도 돼 모든 걸, yeah we coming for that. Yeah, 너에게 내 전부를 걸어. Now we coming for that. 절대 누구도 허락할 수 없어. 망가지더라도 다 던져 널 위해 지켜낼 crown. Coming for that. 유일한 주인은 너니까. 손을 뻗어 망설이지 마. Coming to the throne. 입맞춤 그 순간 느낀 주제. 너라는 운명의 장난 같은 pain. 쉽게 마음을 뺏겨가. 선택지는 하나 right or die.
They sound amazing.
Yeah, sirens in the night. Whoa, 너를 노리는 sight. Whoa, 갖고 싶다. Yeah, 마주치는 시선 속 내 끄는 손 움직일 수 없게 날 만들어. 너를 향한 예감은 하나 둘 매번 적중해. 심장을 파고든 감각이 새겨져 내게. Coming for that. Yeah, 너에게 내 전부를 걸어. Now we coming for that. 절대 누구도 허락할 수 없어. 망가지더라도 다 던져 널 위해 지켜낼 crown. Coming for that. 유일한 주인은 너니까. 손을 뻗어 망설이지 마. Coming to the throne. 저 수많은 눈이 원망을 해. 난 오직 네 눈길 하나면 돼. I threw the light for you to see. 남은 건 오직 너의 선택. 좁혀지는 시야 속 날 향한 손 그거면 안 되는 걸 너를 향한 퍼즐이 하나 둘 맞춰져 끝내 기다린 시간이 다가와 rise until the end coming for that 이 너에게 내 전부를 걸어 Now I'm coming for that 절대 누구도 허락할 수 없어 망가지더라도 다 던져 널 위해 지켜내 crown coming for that 주의란 주인은 너니까 손을 뻗어 망설이지 마 coming to the throne 이제 누구도 먹지 못할 자리에 다 왔어
They're like knights.
긴장감들을 지나 널 마주하지 cause it's time
They're all just like king, really.
망가지더라도 다 던져 널 위해
What the fuck?
유일한 주인은 너니까 손을 뻗어 망설이지 마 coming to the throne
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. The song itself, I think I'm loving it. I think I'm loving it. The song is very dramatic and it's kind of reminiscent of their debut era with Mama. So it was I think the way that they were promoting the album was supposed to be like sort of reminiscent of that debut era. I guess it might just be like them nostalgia farming fans, but but it does seem like that way. The song seems very much like the same type of music they would have made during their debut era, and I love it. So that because it sounds very EXO like. I'm glad that they still kept their their sound, and not so much like shifted to a different type of genre that doesn't sound so much like EXO but sounding more like modern K-pop groups. But yeah, you could tell in the song that they kind of had to compensate a little bit because CBX wasn't in it. So instead of hearing like typical harmonies with like Baekhyun and Chen with Dio, it just sounds like Dio is layered with there's a bunch of layers with Dio's own voice, so you can tell there's a little bit of a shift in terms of how they had to format EXO songs. But yeah, the video itself, I mean, it looks shot really well, but I can definitely tell that some of it was AI like, if it's not AI, but I feel very confident that a lot of those video effects were AI, especially when they were doing the crazy panning shots. It definitely looked a bit AI. Some of the effects, like the fire on Chanyeol, just looks very AI. It even gets to the point where it like smooths out his face a little bit. So it overall just looks really AI, and which really sucks because this is definitely it's definitely giving it's giving us the idea that SM really rushed the comeback just to pump it out and move on, just to cash grab. But also like this is something that they actually could have they definitely have the budget and they have like people that can really execute those video effects just fine. But they decided to go AI route, which was just very odd. I mean, we've seen SM use AI a lot as of recent. I mean, even with Red Velvet's Cosmic comeback, it seems like it's a trend with the older third gen groups where they use AI to compensate the lack of budget that they dedicate to those groups, which really sucks. It really does. It feels like a bad business practice, well, not business practice. It's probably a really good business practice, but it's just really bad ethically, and it sucks. It really sucks for the especially for the fans as well. You know what I mean? I'm sure the artists hate it. I'm sure the artists hate having to compensate for their fans. But yeah, that part sucks. But otherwise, the song is really really good. I love I love Lay's vocals in this. I don't know if it's just because I've missed Lay being in an EXO song, because I've listened to EXO solo music and it's just not my thing compared to, you know, having him in an EXO song. So with him having a little bit more lines, if at like compared to the usual line distribution that he would have if they were fully 9 back in like what anything like during exact era and earlier, it's just like, yeah, I'm glad we get to hear more Lay. We finally get to hear Lay in another EXO comeback and throughout the whole album. Or is it a whole album? I think it's a whole album, right? Yeah, it's a full album. Which, yeah, is still kind of insane to me that they made a full album, not even a mini album. It was a full studio length album without CBX. But yeah, I will be listening to the rest of the album on my own time. Again, I just haven't had the time to, do like focus more on the K-pop stuff when it comes to my content. So yeah, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of all of the B-sides. I will definitely be discussing about them in the comments down below. Of course, guys, I am open for discussion. I love to discuss about K-pop. And yeah, pretty much. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell button so that you are notified whenever I come back with a reaction. Come back with the comeback. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.